Good morning. Happy Monday. I work from home today, so I can ease myself into the week luckily, but I do have quite a bit to do for work. I'm having some granola for breakfast, and then I'm going to make myself some coffee and clean as I go because we had some friends over this past weekend, which was of course super fun, but also means I have a tad bit of cleaning around the apartment to do, mostly in the kitchen. During my lunch break today, my plan is to actually go to a Solidcore class, which is going to be my first time ever. I've done reformer type Pilates classes before, but never Solidcore. We'll see how I feel. I've heard a lot of mixed things online about it, so yeah, gonna do my best. And then I'm going to be eating lunch while working since I'm skipping my lunch break for this. Yeah, I don't usually book workout classes during the day, but I really wanted to get some movement in today, and they didn't have any classes for after work, and I also just honestly didn't want to wait until after work. Yeah, so that's the plan. I just got out of my first Solidcore class. The people, the instructors were super nice, and I was honestly pretty surprised by it because I had gone to like reformer Pilates type classes before where you use that contraption and Solidcore was pretty similar, but I had been reading a lot online, specifically on Reddit, people basically saying that Solidcore isn't actually Pilates and a lot of the instructors aren't really trained, and it typically just goes really quickly and they don't have much emphasis on form. But what I think I'm realizing, which honestly maybe I should have expected this is really dependent on the branch of Solidcore, the specific studio itself. So I'm sure it varies depending on, even within a city, like different studios might have different cultures. The one that I just went to was really incredible, and I honestly think they did a better, like the instructor did a better job of really going slow and making sure my form was correct and that I wasn't hurting myself. So I really appreciated that. It made the class a million times harder, of course, because I'm like not rushing through each move, but it also made me feel very secure in what I was doing, if that makes sense. I think like because I'm someone who's like tried a lot of different types of forms of movement, studio classes, things like that, I'm beginning to figure out a lot more what I like and what I don't like. Last week I went to my first indoor cycling class, like a spin class type thing. That was super fun, super exhausting, but the music was so loud that my ears were hurting after, so I'm not sure if it's worth it for that reason alone, but otherwise I enjoyed it a lot. I regularly go climbing. Yeah, just trying to figure out what I like and don't like in terms of movement, and realizing, like, growing up is honestly realizing that I don't have to subject myself to the gym if I don't want to, especially now that I do have the freedom in terms of financially and temporally, time-wise, that I don't have to make myself go to the gym and just do strength training in that type of environment if I don't want to. Back to work now. I have a lot to get done. just finished work. Today was such an easy day. I was in the office like you saw, but I had a departmental social for the new hires, which includes me and this other attorney who also just started yesterday. We all got food at a place nearby and it was super fun, really chill day because of that. I did manage to get a lot of work done. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, is also a work from the office day, which is kind of nice because I do think I am a little bit more productive in the office. So I'm gonna head on home, make some dinner, eat, and then I have a book club meeting at Kindred bookstores at 7 p.m. So I'm really excited for that. Can't wait. Today's such a social day, which is so perfect and ideal for me, especially after like a day of just being at home by myself. Yeah. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye.
I'm just with my tools. Is everybody moving their toes down?
Happy Thursday. Today will be the last day that I film for this video because I'm gonna be going off on a trip this weekend, and so I want to get prepared for that, and then I'm gonna make a video about that. This week has been a lot. It's been a very busy week for me in a very good way, and I'm so happy I got to film it and bring you along with me. But let's see, what did I do that I haven't really talked about yet? And which I feel like actually was like everything that I haven't talked about yet. So on Tuesday I had a work social with my colleagues. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really enjoying my job right now, which I never thought I would ever say, because honestly I just thought I just hated any type of job, but I feel really grateful right now to have found one so quickly, and one that I really like. I like the type of work that we do. I feel invested in it, and I really like and get along with all my coworkers. And then after that, on Tuesday, I went to a book club with Kindred Stories here in Houston. We talked about the book Between Friends and Lovers by Charlene Obuobi. It's a romance, contemporary romance, about this woman named Jojo, or Josephine. She recently graduated, I think, from med school, so she's a doctor, and she's also like a sort of influencer, health influencer type personality. And her best friend is this guy named Ezra, who is like a rom-com heartthrob actor. And then the love interest is this man named Malcolm, who is an author. And so it's kind of just about their relationship, really. There's a lot of discussion of mental health, of fame, of influencer culture a little bit. I thought it was really well done, but I think it's so funny how like after book clubs and things like that, it always influences my opinion on a book a lot. Yeah, I would personally highly recommend it. I definitely think it's not a perfect book by any means, but it was really fun to talk about with people for sure. Yeah, I had a really good time. Kindred Stories is a beautiful little space, so if you're in Houston, make sure to check it out. And then yesterday, Wednesday, I just had like an insanely busy day at work, non-stop, back-to-back meetings, lots to do. But yeah, and so today I'm working from home, obviously, and I don't have any plans, thankfully, and I want to keep it that way because I'm just kind of beat from this week now. Yeah, I'm just gonna do my best to get all of my work done before I leave for the weekend. Hello. It is 12:30 now. I finished eating breakfast this morning, got some work done, and I actually really want to go to the gym this afternoon, just because I'm feeling really stiff and hunched over like a little gremlin at the table, and so would really be great to get some movement in, also just before my trip this weekend, since I won't have time to like do any type of exercise. I just got back from the gym, had a quick 45-minute session today. I listened to a little bit of a podcast while working out. I don't usually, but I was really curious about this one. It's one of my favorite podcasts. It's called 5 to 4, hosted by 3 attorneys / ex-attorneys. And it's just basically a podcast about why the Supreme Court sucks. Each episode focuses on a Supreme Court case, and they basically just dissect it, talk shit. It's very fun and really informative. So I really love it, would really recommend. And that's all. So I'm gonna shower really fast and then I'm gonna get back to work.